Hello there. Welcome to our novelty gift store. On the phone, you told me that you were looking for a present for your son's birthday, that he is a young man who is a bit of a history buff. So I took the time to dig out this wonderful present for you, which I personally think is a wonderful gift for any aspiring student of history, because with it we get some novelty fun and some candy, but we also get some learning, which is a wonderful mix. So as you can see, this is part of the PEZ Education Series, and this is the Presidents of the United States series. And as you can see, the candy is included in the box. You get six PEZ candies, and I'll give you a closer look. And 6 PEZ candies, and you get 5 PEZ dispensers with a novelty twist, because as you can see, the PEZ dispensers are some of the past presidents of the United States. We have Franklin D. Roosevelt, we have John F. Kennedy, my personal favorite, we have Harry S. Truman, we have Lyndon B. Johnson, and we have Dwight Eisenhower. And I just think this is a really fun novelty gift, because it will continue to encourage your son's interest in history and education, but at the same time, children love PEZ, you know. I still love PEZ myself. So, I just give you a little bit of a look at the back of the box here. So, every president of the United States is available in this PEZ collection, but this particular box set is 1933 to 1969. So as you can see, it gives their names here: Franklin D. Roosevelt, Harry S. Truman, Dwight D. Eisenhower, John F. Kennedy, and Lyndon B. Johnson. So it also gives a little bit of history on the back of the box about each president of the United States. So, would you like me to go through them with you? Okay. So, the first one is Franklin D. Roosevelt, or Roosevelt, depending on how you like to say it. I'm Irish, so we kind of say Roosevelt, but that's probably not correct. So, Franklin Roosevelt was the longest serving president in U.S. history, leading the nation out of the Great Depression through his New Deal programs. After a surprise attack on Pearl Harbor, Roosevelt asked Congress to declare war on Japan, entering the U.S. into World War II. This next one, Harry S. Truman, which incidentally is where I acquired this item. I originally acquired it at the Harry S. Truman Presidential Library and Museum. So I knew it would just go well in my store. What it says here: as president, Truman used the atomic bomb to end the war with Japan. He helped form the North Atlantic Treaty Organization, NATO, to promote the security of the U.S., Canada, and Western Europe. Dwight D. Eisenhower. Before becoming president, Eisenhower served as Supreme Commander of the Allied forces during World War II. Later, he sent federal troops to Little Rock, Arkansas, to enforce desegregation of schools to Supreme Court, Brown versus Board of Education ruling. I'm sorry, I got a little tongue-tied there. I didn't expect the word. So, we come to my personal favorite, President John F. Kennedy. Maybe I'm a little biased because of the Irish connection, but I liked him. My father really liked him too. I always had long conversations with my dad about Kennedy, and he had lots of books about Kennedy and lots of movies about Kennedy and documentaries and a little library about Kennedy, so I just thought it's really cute. So, during his short time as president, Kennedy fought the spread of communism. He entered the space race with the Soviet Union and pushed for civil rights legislation. Kennedy was shot and killed in Dallas, Texas. Kennedy is the only Catholic to be elected president. And the last one we have here is Lyndon B. Johnson. It says, Lyndon Johnson declared a war on poverty during his presidency and pushed legislation on race relations and civil rights. He appointed the first African American to the Supreme Court in 1967. The unpopularity of the Vietnam War caused him not to seek re-election. So, it's just a little bit of history about the wonderful gift that you'll be getting today for your son. And just a little bit of health and safety information here at the end. The usual, clean dispensers before use. Dispensers for ages 3 and up, but I know your son is older than 3, so you don't have to worry about that. And it's peanut-free, tree nut-free, and gluten-free. And the candy and the packaging are made in the USA. So, we also give the basic nutrition facts down the end. So, I really like these little dispensers, and I like the likeness of each man. I think they've done a pretty good job. They're cute. They're a good gift. And like you said, your son has an interest in history, especially American history, so I don't think you can really go wrong with this present. Is it? You did say it was a birthday present. Okay, well that's good. So you already have some gifts for him, but you're just looking for 1 or 2 final bits. Okay, well, bits and pieces. Okay, that's fine, that's no problem. Do you think you would like this person? Yeah, you do. Okay, well that's good. I actually only have 1 in stock at the moment. This is the only one I have in stock. So, if you want it, it would be advisable to move quickly because I'm sure there will be another little history buff coming in here soon, looking for a similar item, if not this one. So, time for the big question. Have I piqued your interest enough? Would you be interested in purchasing this President of the United States Pez Education Series dispensers and candy? You would. Yay! I feel like I've done my job well today. So, the price is up here. It is $13.89, which I think is just a steal considering the history that you're getting here. But not just the history, the candy too. So, I can have this checked for you and cashed up for you in no time. Well, thank you for your time and for coming in today and for letting me talk so much and present this item to you. Please feel free to just let me know how your son gets on with it, if he likes it or not, and if there's any problems, you can if it's not what he likes, provided that the box is actually unopened, you can bring it back for a full refund or an exchange. But please make sure that the box is unopened and that the candy has not been removed or partially opened, because then it does affect the return policy. But I really don't think that will be an issue here, because you know, I know your son likes this kind of thing, so. And I'll be a little sad to say goodbye to it, because I've gotten kind of fond of it myself. But I'm going to go look for a JFK Pez on its own so that I can have my own Kennedy Pez. Well, thank you again for your time, for coming in today. And bear in mind our returns policy. And if there's anything else that you need, any more gifts, feel free to drop by again, okay? Thank you for coming, and have a wonderful day, and happy birthday to your son.